Breakfast, scrambled, over, or sunny side up. Coffee. Milk. Cream. Sugar. Beans. Fruit. Vegetable juice. Tea. Hot chocolate. Energy drink. Egg. Yolk. Egg whites. Shell. Onion. Mushroom. Cheese. Omelette. Bacon. Sausage. Ham. Pork. Toast. Butter. Jam. Jelly. Hash browns. Potatoes. Grits.
Breakfast, scrambled, over, or sunny side up. Breakfast is the first meal of the day, and for many people, breakfast begins with a cup of hot coffee. Some people drink their coffee black, and others add milk, cream, or a creamer, a non-dairy powder. Many people sweeten their coffee by adding sugar. For some people, making coffee is very important. They buy the best coffee beans, grind the beans just before pouring the water, at the perfect temperature, into the filter where the ground beans are. Some people choose tea or hot chocolate rather than coffee. Another breakfast drink is fruit or vegetable juice. If you are in a big hurry and want to save time, an energy drink can substitute for breakfast. After or with the coffee and the juice, there are eggs. The eggs can be prepared in different ways. Fried eggs are made by breaking the eggs into a hot frying pan. Sunny side up eggs are cooked without turning the eggs over, so that the yolk, the yellow center of the egg, will remain soft or runny. Over means that the eggs are turned and cooked on both sides. Scrambled eggs are prepared by mixing the yolks and whites together in a bowl. Then the mixture is poured into a pan and scrambled, mixed, as it is cooking. Eggs are also boiled. If the yolk is cooked until it is hard, the egg is called hard-boiled. If the yolk is cooked for only 3 or 4 minutes, it is soft-boiled because the yolk will be soft. Poached eggs are also cooked in boiling water, but they are not cooked in the shell. An omelette is prepared by breaking the shell and beating the yolk and white into a mixture, but the mixture is not scrambled as it cooks. Onions, mushrooms, and cheese are often added to an omelette. Bacon, sausage, or ham is often served for breakfast along with the eggs. Bacon usually comes in long, thin slices. Sausage comes in links, which look something like hot dogs, or in patties, flat, circular cakes of ground meat. Ham is served as a flat, thin slice. These breakfast meats are usually all pork, though sausage is sometimes made from other meats. Toast is slices of bread toasted in a toaster. It is often served with bacon and eggs. The toast is usually buttered, meaning the butter is spread on the toast with a knife. Fruit jams and jellies are spreads that are spread on the toast. 2 other foods are sometimes served with a bacon and eggs breakfast. Hash browns are chopped potatoes that are lightly fried in a pan. In the southern part of the United States, grits are popular. Grits are made from ground corn and are usually served with butter.
Breakfast cereals, breads, and pastries. Cereal. Bread. Pastry. Grain. Wheat. Oats. Corn. Rice. Milk. honey, raisins, oatmeal, granola, flour, fat, shortening, muffin, bagels, cream cheese, donuts, cream, sweet rolls, cinnamon, nuts, scones, croissants.
Breakfast cereals, breads, and pastries. Many people, especially children, like cereals for breakfast. Cereals are made from grains such as wheat, oats, corn, and rice. Some cereals are eaten hot and some are cold. Hot cereals are cooked with water or milk to form a soft food that is eaten with a spoon. Milk and sweeteners, such as sugar, honey, or raisins, are added to the cereal. Oatmeal is one of the most popular hot cereals. Cold cereals are made from grains that have been processed into crisp pieces that come in many sizes and shapes. The most common shape, called a flake, is very thin and crunchy. It breaks easily and with a noise, a crunch. Cold cereals are known by their trade names, and the variety seems endless. Some of the better known are Corn Flakes, Wheaties, Rice Krispies, shredded wheat, Cheerios, and Captain Crunch. Many cold cereals have been fortified with vitamins to make the cereal more nutritious. Some are coated with sugar. A popular, mostly unprocessed cold cereal is granola, which is also eaten dry as a snack. The basic ingredient of breads and pastries is flour. Pastries are made with a special fat called shortening to make the pastry light and flaky, or butter if the bakery wants a somewhat higher quality. Here are some common types of breakfast breads and pastries. Muffins. Small, round cakes that look like they were baked in a cup. English muffins. A round bread that is split down the middle with a knife or fork and toasted. Bagels. A round bread with a hole in the middle. Bagels are boiled and then baked. They are split in half and often eaten with a smooth white cheese spread called cream cheese. Donuts. Deep-fried sweet cakes that are round. Typically, they have a hole in the middle, but sometimes there are jams, jellies, or cream in the middle. Powdered sugar is frequently applied to the outside. Sweet rolls. A sweet, sticky pastry with cinnamon, nuts, raisins, or fruit-filled centers. Scones and croissants. Rich pastries that provide a nice contrast with the taste of coffee.
Breakfast plus lunch equals brunch. Chips, shrimp, dip, tomato, vodka, celery, orange, grapefruit, eggs Benedict, hollandaise sauce, lemon, huevos rancheros, corned beef hash, lox, corn cobs, challah, pancakes, waffles, French toast, maple syrup.
Breakfast plus lunch equals brunch. Sunday morning is a good time to sleep longer than usual and then have a late breakfast or early lunch, the brunch. Although breakfast at home is not usually a social affair, brunch often is. It is not uncommon to invite friends to share brunch or meet them at a restaurant. It's a good occasion for socializing and forgetting about the cares of daily life for a while. The brunch table often includes an appetizer, such as shrimp with a dip, and brunch is sometimes served with a Bloody Mary, a popular morning alcoholic drink. It is a mixed drink of tomato juice and vodka. A celery stick is often used as a stirrer for stirring the drink. Other people prefer freshly squeezed orange or grapefruit juice. Eggs are commonly served for brunch, but they are often a bit fancier than the usual scrambled or fried. Omelets are popular. Eggs Benedict is another favorite. It is a poached egg and a slice of ham or Canadian bacon on an English muffin half, topped with hollandaise sauce, butter, egg yolk, pepper, and lemon. Huevos rancheros from Mexico is another favorite egg dish, and still another is poached eggs on corned beef hash. In this case, corn has nothing to do with the vegetable corn. It refers to a method of preserving the meat by curing it with salt. A favorite bakery item for brunch is a bagel spread with cream cheese and lox, smoked salmon. In fact, many kinds of meat, bacon and ham, for example, besides salmon, are cured by smoking, hanging the meat in air inside a smokehouse. Hickory wood or corn cobs are burned to produce a pleasant smoky flavor in the meat. At a brunch, you can also find scones and fancy toast such as cinnamon raisin or challah, egg bread. These are all served with plenty of jam, cream cheese, or butter. In the winter, a lot of people prefer hot dishes such as pancakes, waffles, or French toast, topped with butter and a syrup. Maple syrup is a special favorite. People with a sweet tooth like lots of it. And nearly everyone has coffee at a brunch. It's usually brewed from freshly ground coffee beans from Colombia, Brazil, Ethiopia, or some other distant land. When brunch is over and the dirty dishes have been cleared away, the table wiped, the dishes washed and put away, people like to settle down with another cup of coffee and the Sunday newspaper, sitting out on the deck in the summer. The eating and socializing have been so relaxing and enjoyable that people don't want it to end.
Lunch. Soup and sandwich. Cheese. Tomato. Tuna fish. Chowder. Milk. Potatoes. Mushroom. Clam. Oyster. Beef. Carrots. Peas. Crackers. Rolls. Lettuce. salad, vinegar, mayonnaise.
Lunch, soup and sandwich. Both at home and in restaurants, soup and sandwich is a popular, easy-to-fix lunch. One popular combination is a grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup. The sandwich is made by putting slices of cheese between 2 slices of bread. It is cooked on a hot, flat surface that has been lightly coated with oil or butter. The sandwich is grilled on both sides until the cheese becomes hot and soft and melts. A sandwich called a melt has only 1 slice of bread. It has ingredients such as tuna fish placed on top of the bread and then covered with cheese. Then the whole thing is toasted until the cheese melts. Soup is served in a cup or bowl. Because it is hot, it is sipped carefully from the cup or spooned from the bowl with a soup spoon. Chowders are soups that are made with milk and potatoes. Fish and clam chowder are especially well known. Milk is also an ingredient in various soups that are called cream soups, such as cream of tomato and mushroom. Oyster stew is a kind of thick chowder made with oysters. Everything is stewed slowly for a long time. Stews are very similar to soups, but they are always thicker. That is, they contain more solid ingredients. Another favorite stew is beef stew, made with chunks of beef and potatoes, slices of carrot, peas, and pieces of onion. A bowl of soup is often served with crackers, a dry, thin, and crisp bakery product that comes in a variety of shapes, sizes, and flavors. Sandwiches are made with almost every kind of bread. In addition to sliced bread, they are made with rolls. Long round rolls are sliced lengthwise and used for making subs, short for submarines. A chain has popularized the name sub and offers foot-long sandwiches. They are also known as grinders, heroes, hoagies, poor boys, Italian sandwiches, and by many other names. These sandwiches contain meat, lettuce, cheese, and almost anything else people want in them. Many people go to the deli, delicatessen, for their sandwiches. The deli specializes in ready-to-eat foods, especially cold sliced meats called cold cuts, cheeses, and salads. Some delis specialize in Jewish food that is kosher or properly prepared according to Jewish religious customs. Kosher can also have a general meaning of proper. Pickles are commonly served with sandwiches. The verb to pickle refers to the practice of keeping food in a special liquid of salt and vinegar so it will not spoil. Potato or corn chips are often eaten with sandwiches. Chips are thin slices that have been deep-fried or baked. An alternative to potato chips is potato salad, small chunks of potato mixed with hard-boiled eggs, mayonnaise, and celery. A lot of delis now have a salad bar where you can pick whatever salads you want from a large selection of items.
The lunchbox and brown bag. Tortilla. Peanut butter. Bologna. Chicken. Turkey. Yogurt. Chocolate chip. Cookie.
The lunchbox and brown bag. Many people, especially working people and school children, fix their lunches at home, pack them in a metal container called a lunchbox, and carry them to work or school. Some people bring their lunches in a paper bag. Because paper bags are typically brown, this kind of lunch is called a brown bag. Some bags are thermos lunch bags, especially made to keep hot food and drinks hot and cold food and drinks cold for a while. A sandwich is the principal part of a lunchbox meal. A sandwich is 2 slices of bread with something between the 2 slices. Wraps are now very popular. They are made with a flatbread or tortilla. The ingredients are placed on the bread and then it is rolled up. Finally, the sandwich or the wrap is wrapped in plastic wrap or a small plastic bag to keep it fresh. Otherwise, it would lose its moistness and become dry and stale. A peanut butter sandwich is a favorite among children. Peanut butter is a thick spread made from peanuts. Many children, or the children's parents, also apply jam or jelly to their peanut butter sandwich, usually called a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Children often call it just a PB&J. Another common sandwich is tuna fish, which is made by mixing canned tuna from a small metal container called a can with mayonnaise, a white spread made with egg yolk, oil, lemon, and spices. Other common sandwiches are bologna, slices of a thick sausage called bologna sausage, named for a city in Italy, sliced ham and cheese, and chicken or turkey. Egg, chicken, turkey, and ham are also chopped into small pieces and mixed with mayonnaise to make egg, chicken, turkey, or ham salad sandwiches. In fact, the variety of things that can be put into a sandwich is limited only by your imagination. A hard-boiled egg still in its shell and carrot or celery sticks are also commonly found in a home-packed lunch. Many brown baggers like to bring a small container of yogurt, and in winter a thermos that contains a hot drink. A good thermos can keep the breakfast coffee hot until lunchtime. Along with a sandwich, there is often a piece of fruit and a cookie, a small sweet cake, usually flat and round. A favorite cookie is the chocolate chip cookie that contains small pieces of chocolate. 3 other popular types of cookies are oatmeal, raisin, and peanut butter. Cookie lovers might want cookies that combine 2 or 3 of those ingredients. At the end of the day, the lunch box is carried home with only empty wrappers, breadcrumbs, eggshells, and apple cores or banana skins inside.
Pizza, pie, bun, basil, mozzarella, parmesan, pepperoni, goat cheese, artichoke, pineapple, soft drink, beer, wine, dessert, focaccia, olive oil, rosemary, herb,
Pizza. A simple dish made for centuries by farmers and working people in southern Italy has conquered the world. Because it is so simple, it can be made in many ways, and it can be changed to suit many tastes. In Italian, the word means pie or bun, but most of us know it as pizza. Pizza is usually round, but sometimes rectangular. It is made from wheat dough and some kind of topping. That's all. It is baked in a very hot oven for 10 or 15 minutes, taken out, cut into rectangular or triangular slices, and served with a salad and a drink. The dough, or crust, may be thin, as in Naples, Italy, or thick, as in Chicago. The pizza can be small for one person or large for 3 or 4 people. Naturally, different pizza restaurants, they are often called pizza places, claim to have the best crust. There is a lot of competition, and every pizza lover has a local favorite. People may argue about the best crust, but it is still basically something to put toppings on. The 3 most common toppings are tomato sauce, grated cheese, and basil. A margherita pizza consists of those 3. But what kind of cheese? Usually, it's mozzarella, a soft, rubbery, mild cheese that is hard to pull apart. A lot of pizzas also contain Parmesan, a very hard, dry cheese, the opposite of mozzarella, that is grated on top of all the other ingredients. Meat is another common topping, with sliced pepperoni, a kind of very hard sausage, most popular. Some people like soft pieces of sausage crumbled on their pizza. Goat cheese, soft and white, peppers, and onions are common too, but every pizza place has its specialties, which may include ham, artichokes, and even pineapple. The sky's the limit. More than any other kind of restaurant, pizza places deliver to your house. You can call up your favorite place or go online to its website, order exactly what you want, and in about a half hour, the food will be at your front door. The delivery person drives a car with the name of the pizza place in big letters on top. You can watch for the car from your window and tell everyone, "Pizza's here!" The pizza will be in a special flat box that keeps it nice and hot. Pizza restaurants serve more than just pizza. Soft drinks, beer, wine, salads, and desserts can be found. Another popular item is a variation on pizza, focaccia. It is flat dough like a pizza, but with very few toppings, usually just olive oil, salt, and rosemary, a Mediterranean herb. In almost any city in the world these days, you can find a pizza, so you never have to be far from one. Wherever you are, it is always there as a good, simple choice for lunch or dinner.